on average, a minute of 3D animation costs about $25,000 to $35,000. So you could do the math of how much a 10-minute episode costs. And it's tough being an online content creation to try to make that ourselves. And so one of the reasons why season 9 was on Crunchyroll was because they helped fund the production of season 9, and we wouldn't have been able to make it without them.
So everybody give it up for the cast of RWBY!
Y'all look so freaking stylish.
Thank you.
Oh
Say the same to you.
gosh.
I'm in my pajamas /
Your
clothes.
pajamas?
I don't even know.
Those are your pajamas?
No, they just look like they are.
I was like,
So
I would
where
like
did
to
you
wear
get?
those
We're
shoes
gonna
to
have
bed.
to talk later. Where'd you get your boots? We can talk about
We
this.
can talk later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to all talk about our outfits
Shoes.
and our shoes
We're
and things
clearly
like that.
fashionably late,
Shoes.
if I may.
Hey.
There
My
you
one
go.
joke for the day. I'm done. Thank you.
All right. Well, we are going to be opening up to the crowd, so I know there's a mic right over there in that aisle. If you want to start lining up now, please feel free to do so. And I guess my only question for all of you is, it's past the 10-year point of RWBY. It's, that's amazing to be part of a franchise and an entity that has lasted so long, still has a dedicated fan base. How amazing does it feel just to be part of this project, of the show? Anyone can take that.
Well, I mean, incredible.
Right?
It's
It's
honestly,
life-changing in a way,
Yeah, it really was, to be honest. If I hadn't been on this show, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be in LA working, and this wouldn't be my career. I don't know what I would be doing. I was a barista in college when we first started this, and I had zero direction in life. So it's never too late, kids. Follow your dreams.
That's actually what I want to know, kind of what you all were doing before RWBY. And I mean, obviously now it's massively successful.
There was no life before RWBY.
Lindsay and I were taking trips to IKEA in the company
It's true,
truck.
yes.
I actually thought about that as I was driving down I-30 to get to the airport. I was like, I remember driving down this highway with Lindsay in the Rooster Teeth truck before RWBY was a thing. She was an intern. We had to go get desks for the whole office.
We did, yes. I remember fondly.
That's what we did for your RWBY.
Well, I think that's the best culmination of your two questions too. Is what we were doing beforehand is so unique in a lot of ways because a lot of shows obviously don't pull people who were an editor or a community manager or yes, a barista. Although some of us had acting training, but that is the beauty of RWBY, and now it's so heavily connected to our lives and our journey as well. And I'm sure many people can also relate in that we grew up with the show. Which is beautiful. And again, we have all of you to thank for that, so appreciate it.
Yeah. Were there projects or voice acting things you were doing before RWBY?
Um,
Was voice acting the goal?
For me, yeah. But
Yeah.
no, please.
Well, I didn't even know voice acting was a job because whenever you're watching cartoons or listening to the radio and all of that stuff, if it's done well, you don't realize that there's an actor on the other side doing that unless you do, and I'm just dumb, which honestly wouldn't surprise me.
Cartoons are real to me.
They
Please
are,
continue.
Yeah, right? Samurai Jack can get it. I'm so sorry. I haven't been around people in 2 weeks. I got my nose fixed 2 weeks ago, so I've been in seclusion. So I'm sorry for anything and everything that I say this weekend.
Welcome back, Arryn.
What happened to your
Thank you.
nose?
I had my deviated septum fixed.
Oh, that's going to really
Yeah,
help with your
I'm-
breathing. Yeah, for sure.
I'm still swollen and I sound like I have a cold, but I don't. I'm just swollen.
Were you apprehensive about getting the procedure done, it might affect your voice?
I was actually excited because I hate the nasal quality in my voice, especially when I sing. And so I was hoping that having the septum fixed would open up and reduce that quality.
This is an accidental tease that Blake is going to be singing in the next.
yeah.
Whatever you see Blake
I'm-
in next, just saying.
Blake and Weiss will have a little duet.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I love that.
The silver lining, if your nose did get blocked up and you had a really nasally voice forever, you could do some really good cartoon kid characters.
See, but I could do that now. I don't want to sound like that for forever.
I don't want to sound like this for forever.
So cute.
So good.
Thank you.
See, I just hold my nose when I want to do that.
Appreciate
It's
you.
also amazing too. It's everyone's technique. It's fine. Yeah.
It
But,
works. No one's in the
You're
booth
more of a
with me.
hands-on
Yes.
actor. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I'm in the booth. But listen, I love you guys, love the show, but the fans are here, and they truly are the real people here to ask you the questions.
Yeah.
So
Again, thank you.
Please, let's go over to the Q&A line, and we have our first person here. Hi, what's your name, and what's your question?
Hi, is this thing on?
Yes.
Okay, yes it is. Sorry. Hi, my name's Stephanie. Real quick, just gonna say this so I'm not here forever. thank you guys for being part of my childhood. I love RWBY because I was there since the beginning. I was a big fan of Red vs. Blue. I love Rooster Teeth since I was in high school.
Thank you.
Woo! And I just want to say thank you, ladies, for being part of my childhood, especially the scariest years. Because when RWBY came out, I was literally just RWBY. I was an awkward junior, and now I'm graduated, and I'm literally like volume 9 RWBY, where I'm like, I'm tired. Being an adult sucks.
All of our hair
Yes.
just turned gray simultaneously.
We
by the
understand.
way.
Yes.
Yeah, like growing up sucks, but like RWBY makes it better. So thank you for being part of RWBY and voicing these characters. That's been part of my life for the last 11 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And my question is, this is a funny question. If there was a random RWBY musical episode, what is the one song I feel like each of your characters would sing? Like, it could even be from Phantom of the Opera. I'm looking at you, Blake. You want to sing that song.
I mean, I do, but does Blake? See, I think Blake would sing like "Memory
Yes.
All Alone in
Yes.
the Moonlight."
I want Blake to
Something-
secretly be a
It would be
Swiftie.
Cats.
Yes, I love Cats.
That
I'm
was
from New York.
unintentional.
I saw it on Broadway.
Oh, nice. We did Cats at my high school.
Ooh.
The thespian bonding
Yeah.
that's happening is beautiful.
It is.
Yes, we're the gay theater kids.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Shout out,
Yes.
queer rep. I've thought about this before, and I'm so happy you asked because now I can say it. I like to sometimes sing "I'm Just a Kid" by Simple Plan in Ruby's voice.
Oh no.
Now we need to hear a snippet of that.
Oh my God. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. My throat's a little scraggly, but it'd be like,
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
I thought you said "I'm just Ken."
Oh my
that's
God.
the other cover I'm
And I
doing.
was
I'm
like,
sorry.
that's interesting. That's an interesting choice, but okay.
You know, I had an
you.
answer, but I think that's Yang's song. Is "I'm Just Ken."
Yes.
That makes-
Stop.
Does that make Blake her Barbie?
I feel like Weiss would probably do something like from Annie, like tomorrow. Yeah. You know, like, she's the day
You could do
away.
Frozen. Just be
Or
real,
Frozen,
real on the
too.
nose.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let it go.
I want Weiss to be into
Let
like
it
death
go.
metal or something.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh my
too.
God.
Listen to some Bloodywood. Yeah.
The little Rob Zombie.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Yeah.
Weiss, what are you listening to in there? Nothing, Father.
I'm fine.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
I'm relaxing.
It'd be very cathartic.
Actually, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question. All right, hey, step on up. What's your name and what's your question?
Jesus.
Well, first and foremost, yes.
Where have you been?
He's been carrying you this whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Ruby needed help throughout this entire volume, so I mean, let's be real.
It's true. Thank you. You've answered our prayers. Anyways, I'm sorry. Your question?
Well, hi, I'm Martin.
Hello.
Sorry.
Or wait, brothers, sisters, friends, Weiss.
Hey!
I've been wanting to do that for so long, you have no idea.
Jesus' name actually being Martin is my favorite thing.
Mark.
Wait, did you just say Mark?
No, I said Martin.
I thought I heard Mark for a second.
Nah.
Okay. My question, with Volume 9 being what it is, and like everything that went into it, and just what came out, what do you think was like probably the best thing that really came out of Volume 9 in y'all's opinion? Like, what was the best thing that?
Yes. What was the best thing
What
that
was
came
the
out?
best? Oh my God.
Ew.
It's Friday.
Hi-oh.
Oh, that kind of came out.
Yeah. Coming out.
I thought you.
Too.
I was reading a fairy smut book last night, so
What?
I know.
I
It's a
just-
kid show.
I love that
That is
there
filth.
is, in my opinion, because I am a white knight shipper, the potential, maybe because Jean's so mature.
That is one of my favorite scenes, though. Seeing
there
Weiss
it
just
is.
go full like
Yeah.
fangirl.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
My favorite thing Kara does is when she talks about John, and she always goes like this.
Do I really? I can totally see myself. Do I? I guess I do.
I appreciate the
cute.
consistency that Weiss that Weiss has for older men, because it's been Batman, older Jean.
Well,
She does have daddy issues.
I mean, it's not like her dad's been amazing, but you know, it's
Yeah, well,
not
no,
like
exactly.
Blake's
She
life's
needs-
been amazing either.
Yeah.
You know? So we all have issues.
Oh no, for sure. I'm saying it, I like it.
Me too.
I like that you.
I
enjoy
just
older
want
men.
Jean to be with Weiss because I'm very angry about the episode when he asks her to dance in such a nice way and sings this song to her because I always wanted someone to ask me to a dance like that. And then she slammed the door in his face and said no. And I was like, Weiss, what? Just give
See,
him a
we're not
chance."
our characters.
I know.
Yeah,
We weren't, so-
acting.
All of us are so different than our characters.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Well,
no, we're not. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Was
Ooh,
like
NDP.
top moment. But also just I loved seeing Ruby break. I think that was like such a
Yes.
special moment in the show. And Lindsay's performance, we talk about it all the time, was just
We're gonna start crying.
phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sincerely,
clap
thank
for
you.
that. Come on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Stop it. Compliments make me uncomfortable.
It was
no, thank you.
heartbreaking.
I mean, thank you. I'm sorry, that was a joke, but appreciate it. I do like that all of your answers, aside from the last one, was mostly like shipping is your favorite part of Volume 9. So, you know.
We ship Ruby with themselves.
Yes. To echo that on a more serious note, yes, it was awesome to like really connect to Ruby's journey. And I feel like a lot of people had this during and after quarantine, is like accepting yourself, going through like a literal personal identity crisis, I guess, and figure out what you want to do. So that was very rewarding, not only from an acting standpoint, but seeing the audience's reaction to that and going, oh, I've shared that experience with you. Yes. As far as like anything else I can point to, like just the beauty behind Volume 9 and all the passion that's put into it. I mean, you can literally see it from the visuals itself. Yes. Yes.
Ruby.
Yeah, I mean, we're just a small piece of the puzzle, an important piece, but the artists and everyone, all the producers, editors, everyone who put that together, like, shout out, is top tier work.
There was also a bird that like seemingly died in an episode, and then you realize like, oh my God, they just killed something, and then it's okay because he comes back stronger.
He'll be back.
Yeah. I was devastated about this like bird.
Pretty dark.
It was very dark.
Yes.
But no Bumblebee.
All right, Martin, thank you for your question. All right, hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name's Robin. Oh, I am so excited to be here, and I'm so happy you guys are here.
You look amazing. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually traveled from California to come here.
Yes.
Yes. So my question to you guys is, out of all the volume openings, which one's your favorite? It could be the song or the visuals.
I think visuals, I really like Volume 9. Yeah. The like storybook pages and everything, like turning upside down, all the stuff that happens. But in terms of theme song, season 1 is hard to beat.
Right.
Because it's, I mean, it was such a special moment for all of us. And like, I think that's forever going to hold a very special place in our heart.
That's my exact answer.
Oh, sorry.
I'd have to agree, yes.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
It's where
Yeah,
it all
like we saw
began.
it, like the building of all of it, and like the production and how much work like went really behind, especially just one for seeing it, you know, from a production standpoint too, just being there. So it was really cool.
Awesome.
So much.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Go.
All right, hey, what's your name? What's your question?
Hey, my name's Sam. I just want to say, first off, big fan. I love this show and seen every season and movies. And
Very cool.
Thanks,
And,
appreciate it.
we've seen the characters really overcome like many obstacles. And which fight for your character was your favorite?
Fight for a character. I feel like we all really enjoy the fight in season 1, episode 8 with the Nevermore. I think like as a team fight, that's one of the coolest things I think in all of RWBY. I also really liked in volume 2 where we finally see Yang's semblance like come to fruition, where they're fighting the giant mech that Torchwick is in. Yes, I have good confirmation. Where she just like punches it and it just explodes. I thought that was so cool.
The only thing I remember about that fight scene is the fact that Sun and Neptune are like at a noodle house.
Yeah.
We could use some help.
They don't help
sirs.
at all.
That's the only thing I remember about that fight scene is the fact that someone's eating noodles.
It's appropriate. I like to believe that like Yang had a real sideline with both of them. She's like, listen, the women can handle it. Thank you. Yeah. You guys
Go
go
get
off.
yourself a snack.
Don't spend it all in one place, cuties. Goodness.
I don't know.
I usually have Barbara's answer for this, but I will say, going back to like how awesome Volume 9 is, I loved and really got emotional when I was watching RWBY emerge from her place in the ever after when she was speaking to, oh my gosh, now I'm blanking also. Please, someone help me. Backsmith, thank you very much. I was like, what
Blacksmith,
is that word? Where you make weapons. Ha ha ha. Thank you. My brain. We're there. Me and my one brain cell. Anyways, when she finishes that conversation with her and has like the self-acceptance moment, and we literally hear Red Like Roses Part 2 play again, and then we get to watch RWBY and her fight sequence with the cat. But a lot of it is like Monty's original fight choreography for RWBY, so it's extra emotional.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like really cool.
Well, darn.
Yeah.
I would say I think that one of my favorites, mainly because it holds a special place in my heart because it was something that my grandma, rest in peace, actually saw and she remembered and told me. She loved it when you fought that big bumblebee, and she meant Hornet, like from the back of the airplane when Weiss is doing all the crazy different, like, I don't know, they're not called hornets, what are they called? Is the rapier wasps? Yeah. Anyway, but that was really fun and cool to see, and it was just fun to see. My grandma got to see that too, so yeah. A little sentimental answer.
I don't really know if I have a favorite Blake fight scene. I mean, the Nevermore scene is a pretty rad one, just in general, but I don't know. Blake burning her own house down, that was pretty cool. The like sea dragon snake thing, that was pretty gnarly. And then you get to see Sun's semblance, which is pretty similar to Blake's, but his is more proactive, where hers is more passive, active and passive, yeah.
Or reactive.
Reactive, passive, yeah. Like hers are distractions or they're just distractions, whereas his actually like fight. Anyway, that's my answer. Cool.
Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
All right, hi, step on up. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Jasmine. Throughout the different volumes, Team RWBY has a lot of outfit changes. What would your favorite outfit be?
I really liked the PJs, and you never see them again.
I do like the pajamas. I'm not gonna lie, they're cute.
Jam jams.
Yeah. Like wearing a black robe just feels so graceful.
It's true. Very silky and nice. I think it's volume 4, but I know that there's like a time period in which RWBY has a lot of like tatters on her clothes, and it really mirrors her emotional journey, and I really appreciated that. So I think it's 4 or 5. I can't remember.
I like all of Yang's clothes, but I really like her Western look. I thought that one was really cool, and I think it's because like when she has the fight scene she has with the bandits in the forest is maybe one of my favorites. But like the way they did her song with like the little Western twang on it, like bow, bow, down, bow, down, bow. It was just so cool. I love that moment.
Is Yang in like a Western outfit when Blake's in like a pirate outfit? Is this the same time frame?
It's season 5.
I think that might be with like the long jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Pirate and a cowboy.
Yeah. Sort of similar, like to Arryn's. I think it was the same volume 2. Was it when they all had the their day off or whatever, shopping outfits is what I like to call it. But Weiss had the snow pea coat, as I always like to call it, that white, button down little coat. And I loved that. I thought that was so cute.
I love that look.
I think it would be fun to see them all get out of their regular clothes again and do something. I mean, not totally get out, but you know what I mean. Change clothes again would be fun, just for like a day.
I also know that, and Monty had talked about this a lot, how a lot of the costumes he designed were actually based on like real pieces of clothing he would see out like in stores or online, so that people and cosplayers specifically could make the character costumes.
Yeah.
He's very mindful of that.
I remember a jacket specifically.
I think it was the pea coat, but also he would incorporate bags or
of the
pockets
bags,
into a lot of costumes too, so that cosplayers had places to put their wallets and phones.
Exactly.
So always thinking of the people. I love them.
I appreciate how cosplay conscious he was. I agree.
I love that, cosplay conscious.
Yes,
That's a great word.
TM. Here, take it to tears.
Love a good alliteration.
Exactly.
I love alliteration. To add to that also, I really appreciate the artistic renditions of Team RWBY and a lot of their fashion. Specifically, Babs Tar did a merch item for us. It was a jacket, I believe, and on the back there's a lot of like different styles for each of us. And I love also it very, very much like resonates to their personality too. Like Weiss is so ultra femme in her look and very princessy and like
retro-y, like the 80s look, or just make the other one,
it's a little bit more 80s look. Yeah.
She has like the high ponytail or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
those are fun.
Much cooler than us.
Thank
we're
you so
very cool
much.
to come out.
I mean, we're super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question.
Also, I love that we're all getting very neurodivergent energy right now. So let's bask in that. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's going
no,
on?
it's true.
What's your name and what's your question?
Hello, my name's Eric. First, I just want to say that thank you all for coming here. We really do appreciate it, especially with how chaotic it was getting you, Barb, and Lindsay here. I understand what happened.
It's all good.
I just want to say that I was at RTX 2023, and it was the best 3 days of my life.
Amazing.
I'm glad.
And,
Thanks for coming.
I want to thank you for that. So, Ruby, Lindsay's friend, is currently streaming as a VTuber now.
It's true. She's having a blast.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And I've heard rumors that Yang might join the fray soon, as well. So, to Lindsay,
Go
what
on.
would be like your biggest inspirations in terms of like the VTuber community, which styles you take it from, or how you even got into this project, or like encouraged Ruby to get into VTubing in the first place? I just
Got
want to hear
you.
your thoughts about the VTubing community in
Sure.
general.
Yeah, that is a really good question. Thank you. That's actually the first time I've had someone ask that
I've
specifically.
always been
I've
so
watched
intrigued
every
about
stream.
VTubing.
No, thank you. Again, I will tell Ruby that. Thank you very much. Sorry, you were
No,
saying
I was
also.
saying, I've always been so intrigued with VTubing. I would love to know more about it. Please tell us.
Of course, thank you. I have been watching a number of VTubers for a while, and I have happily introduced them to Ruby as well. So I really love that I say like ecosystem, but I love that medium. We'll call it that. From an acting standpoint, because I love voice acting in general. I love that you don't have to worry about your physical presentation or like your mannerisms. It doesn't really matter as long as you get the good performance across. And I've been on camera for a long time now, and it is very fun. I enjoy it, but there is something to be said about placing yourself into the headspace that you have for when you're voice acting, and also puppeteering this person. So I guess it's hard to explain, but it feels like I'm allowing Ruby to be more physically present with fans too, and you get like that mixed with the improvised interaction in real time is really something special that I like, both in the times that I was watching VTubers and also being a part of Ruby's performance and helping her start her VTubing career. So if you're talking about like inspirations, though, I mean, I've watched like these shoujo groups. I was a Gura fan for a while, Project Melody, and you might see Ruby interacting with a few of her VTubing friends here also, including Hime from Crunchyroll. If any of you are fans of her work, Ruby plans to be streaming with her in the future too, and hopefully Yang will be joining us. We'll see. You know.
I'll see if she's free.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give her, please.
She's busy lady.
I have
a lot going on. I can't get her away from her girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's so busy.
I just realized this is not, okay, it's too late, we already started.
No, please, go.
You know how at Disney you can talk to, I think his
Crush.
name is Crush?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that VTubing?
Yes, that is no. The number of times that people have used that as a real world example to
Yeah.
connect, like, let's be honest, like nerds to non-nerds. Like, I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah.
Cool.
Could you imagine?
Righteous. Righteous dude.
Yeah. I will also mention, thank you for jogging my memory, Ruby plans to attend a number of conventions in the future, starting this year too. So be on the lookout for her at a booth or a panel just like this. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for your question.
I'll be tuning in every stream.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hi. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Trinity. I've been watching RWBY since I was 9, like 2-3 months. Not to make you guys feel old again, sorry. But 2-3 months after RWBY first released, I've been watching it. You know, I've grown up with it, like you guys are talking about. And I've recently been involved with like a lot of online communities about it, and it's so nice to see how everyone's so excited to see RWBY's story continue, regardless of what that may look like, because I know we're trying to figure that out right now. What are y'all's thoughts on like getting fans involved with the future of RWBY, however that may be?
So that's actually something we're talking about a little bit more publicly now. RWBY is expensive. It's a very expensive show to make. On average, a minute of 3D animation costs about $25,000 to $35,000. So you could do the math of how much a 10-minute episode costs. And it's tough being an online content creation to try to make that ourselves. And so one of the reasons why season 9 was on Crunchyroll was because they helped fund the production of season 9, and we wouldn't have been able to make it without them. So that was kind of the deal of we would put it on Crunchyroll for a year, they would have exclusivity, and they would help us make it. So season 10 and whatever comes next, we're still trying to figure that out, but there have been talks of, Kickstarters, Indiegogos, all those things, because I know there's a ton of people in our community who really want to see it happen and are willing to help if they can, and I think there might be some interest there, but it's also, still being figured out. I don't really know where the team is at with that, but I think no one wants to see Volume 10 more than us. Yeah. So we really want it to happen.
On top of that, I think just, not that you all have not been supporting all of our works, and again, thank you sincerely from the bottoms of our heart. But if you do want to support on top of that in an effort to greenlight Volume 10, if you want to use the hashtag, that'd be great. But also signing up for first memberships, watching things on the site, watching RWBY streams, especially as we push for the ability for you guys to sub to said streams. That really is truly a fantastic venue for you to try and support.
Also, it's crazy that you were 9 when you started watching, and now you're like a full-grown adult. And I'm like,
that rules.
Someone became an adult while they were watching our show.
I know my mind is still blown right now. I'm still.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we become adults.
Yeah, I was like, I'm still working on that.
We're still on our way.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Hi. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, I'm Rose. I love RWBY so much. It's like my favorite show. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you. I love your cosplay, by the way.
Thank you.
Everyone has such beautiful names here.
Thank you. My question is, so we know how like the RWBY characters change their clothes like every couple volumes or so. If you could like pick one thing to be in the next costume for each of your characters, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
I love this question.
Ooh. Yeah, opening up season 10, episode 1, what are your characters wearing?
I want Yang to have kind of like a bit of a street style, like baggy cargo pants or jeans and like a little crop top t-shirt. I think that would be so cute. And like maybe I really liked Yang's ponytail.
Yes.
Bring back ponytail Yang.
I think so too.
You're kind of talking about like a 70s look almost, yeah?
Yeah, kind of.
Little
Maybe
fair
more
paucity,
like, maybe more like 90s, like
Okay.
that grungy kind of
Yeah,
look.
there you go.
I think that would be really cute.
The crop top kind of.
Yeah, tie some flannel around your waist. Okay,
Yeah, so a
I
little
gotcha.
flannel shirt. Yeah. I mean, she's gotta dive into the more of a butch look, I think. at
True,
this
yes.
point.
And lean into that queer energy. Yes.
She's ready, yeah. I think she's always had kind of like a more mask look too.
Oh, for sure.
So
You want septum ring? Let's throw that in there.
honestly,
Going back to talking about Gura, the VTuber, their VTuber look is someone in a shark onesie. It's really adorable.
that's
Super
Ruby's.
cute. I was like, yes, yeah. Thank you. You know exactly where I was going. I want her to have like a Zwei one or a Grim one. That'd be very cute.
That would be so good.
I really want to see Blake in something super boho.
Ooh.
I don't know. Like there was a character in the Vital Festival that we fought with that had like a really cool outfit that I loved, that I think would be cool to see Blake in. But yeah, I don't know why. I really want to see her be like a flower child, have like
Witchy vibes, yeah.
long hair extensions again, like very like a tunic or something.
That'd be so cute.
But her color is like purple and black, which is not very earthy.
She could go more into the purple tones.
We could, yeah.
She's
like
a night
like
witch.
a dusty purple.
She would totally attend a Stevie Nicks concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunty P. Give her some scarves.
Yes.
Scarves and beads and flowers.
I wish I knew how to draw so I could actually like draw these.
I want to see these
because I could see them in my head.
I really want to
I
see.
know there's artists out here.
If you,
Thank
if you
you.
draw these, tag me in them on Instagram. I would like to see them.
Yes, Pete.
I would like to see Weiss like opposite of Barbara with her hair down instead of no ponytail.
Yeah.
Hair down. I'd want to see no heels, like almost more like my style. No, I'm thinking more just like boots, like little boots, skinny jeans, and a t-shirt. Simple. Just very just casual and just relaxing, which is totally not like her. But if she could learn to let her hair down,
Some like athleisure, basically, is that what it's
Yes.
called? Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I could
a
see
little bit
her
of
like
that.
a
A little bit of
juicy-
that. Yeah. Yes.
A
or
juicy
like
couture.
Or like, no, I could see her like
Stop.
a Lululemon. A Lululemon like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like light blue Lulus.
No.
So we
ew.
got like
jacket around her
boho,
waist.
athleisure, like 90s grunge, Zwei onesie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
we have
you.
the Spice Girls, essentially.
Yeah.
Baby Spice, 40 Spice. Yeah. Is there a hippie Spice?
There could be.
I think that's just called weed.
Yes. Thank you for saying what I was thinking.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
get it, because it's a spice.
It's oregano, guys. Anyways, next question.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Catnip.
All right, hi. What's your name and what's your question?
I'm Rachel.
Hey.
I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
No worries. Take your time.
So in Volume 9, Lindsay, how did you prepare yourself and your character RWBY to go through the process of finding yourself, like leading up to the point of what happens if I choose me?
Got you.
Like, how did you reach that self-actualization?
Great question.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a really deep question. Oh gosh, I hope I answer it well. I feel like I talked about this earlier, but for all four of us, our characters went through a very similar journey for them, or similar to what we were experiencing in real life. I certainly felt like art was imitating my life in a lot of ways. So I didn't feel like it was very difficult to channel those emotions, but obviously RWBY's journey is different from mine. So I like finding songs to put me in the right headspace. I definitely leaned a little bit more into more tragic songs, especially Red Like Roses Part 2 is perfect for that. And then additionally, I really like, I guess, isolating myself and putting myself into a headspace of RWBY in those moments, especially not only with self-acceptance, but her relationship with her mother. And that does go with her self-acceptance, but just being able to go, I don't want to be this other person. I don't want to live my whole life for other people, even though that is a good idea on paper and it has honest intentions. It can destroy you as a person. So just, I guess, those headspaces combined and then what was happening in the real world paired together to hopefully give you guys a fantastic performance. And I guess in a weird way, emerging from that, it has now inspired me to keep moving forward, if I may. So I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but especially coming off of Volume 9, performing those parts and those really deep, intense moments has kind of built me up as a person. I don't know. It's cool.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Great
I hope
question.
that answered that question. I'm sorry.
Also love your cosplay.
Yeah.
You look
All
great.
right. So just real quick disclaimer, I know at some point I'm going to have to cut the line off when we start running out of time here, but if you don't get a chance to ask your question, you can always visit them at their table. They'll be here all weekend. So how about we do a lightning round? Let's get as many questions as we can until we run out of time.
We'll behave. We'll
So
behave.
My Josh, my question is, to put it quickly, is what was the moment that made you fall in love with your character? Like moments,
Yeah. Volume 1, Episode 8 that Barbara mentioned earlier, the fight sequence when everyone's fighting together and RWBY runs up the side of the cliff and decapitates an Evermore in the most metal-like way. Yes.
I've always really loved Blake. I think whenever I first started playing her, I know for a fact, I was very incredibly insecure. I was so lost in life. And so to have this character who was seemingly confident just in the fact that she was antisocial was really grounding, and I thought that she was so pretty and she had long beautiful hair, and so I just immediately fell in love with her because I think at the time she was something that I wish that I was. So I've always just really
bring back
loved her.
Blake with long hair, please.
Right? I love the short hair. I understand it, but I really liked her long hair too. Can we get extensions now?
Right? Yeah. We're in a magical world.
It's like me. Whenever you cut your hair, oh God, I wish I hadn't done that. Don't get bangs.
This is an us lightning round. Oh no. You're good. You're good.
When I first saw Weiss, only just before she was even animated, Monty had called me back and said, "So, do you want to see what you're gonna look like?" And he said, "You're not like Weiss," and so I just immediately connected with, "Wow, this is happening, and this is what is going to, become, part of, my life, and I want to do the best that I absolutely can." So yeah, so honestly, just seeing the drawing of the character did it for me.
I loved Weiss's design.
Oh, thank
When I saw that, I was like, I wish I was playing that character.
No, I thought that for Yang. Are you kidding
But
me?
then I was like, oh, no, Yang's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I fell in love with Yang in the Yellow trailer where she said, instead of sweetheart, you can call me sir.
Oh, I love that part.
Had a little grabby action there, and I was like, yep, she's cool. I like her. Sold.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, hi, what's your name and your question?
My name is Michael, and my question is, when you look back at all the seasons of RWBY, which was your favorite and which was your least favorite, and why?
I really like 9. I
up
just
there.
think it's kind of great in all aspects.
Fun, different.
Yeah.
intriguing a little bit.
I don't know if I have a least favorite. I'm not going to lie to you. Seasons 5, 6, and 7 are like all in one in my head. But it's just because I haven't seen it in a while. I'm sure if I watched it again, I'd know. But maybe.
Agreed.
Please. For me, no particular order. 9, 5, and 3, I think, are my favorite seasons. Least favorite, again, like I don't know if I have a least favorite, but it would probably be maybe like 6 and 4. 4 it was interesting because they're all split up, so it's definitely like a different vibe. But I also did love getting to see all 4 of the characters kind of doing their own thing and learning more about themselves. So I don't know. I don't think I have a least favorite. They're all
We could just redo number 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Number 1 and 2, just redo them, fix them.
Definitely 9's my favorite too. I think if anything, I might want to like re-record or like in theory re-record. It's like volume 4 or 5. I did start to have a little bit of RWBY chibi influencing my voice, which I didn't intend, but I was like, oh, we're getting a little. Hang on, like what pitch are we at? 1 second. Dogs are loving this show.
No, yeah, I'm the same. 9 has to be my favorite. I still, even though I would love to re-record 1 and 2, they just have such a special place in my heart just for being how they are. Exactly. They're charming. And so, no least favorite, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. This is going to be our final question, unfortunately. But if you didn't get to ask your question, please stay in line. We're going to do a stage selfie at the end of this panel, and we're going to have all of you be the first people near us. And then everyone else will get to come on up and be close as well.
That's
so
nice.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Actually, it was a comment. Did somebody actually want to do the last question that had something really burning? You go ahead.
That was
nice
so
of you.
kind.
Thank
So
you.
sweet
Oh
of
my
you.
gosh.
That was
Is everyone
amazing.
in North Carolina like
What
this?
a gentleman.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Shoot.
my name's Felicity, and it's really nice to start the year off with a yang.
Hey. Yes, it is.
And also, what's your favorite quote from the food fight?
Well, it'd have to be like, justice will be swift. It will be delicious. I'd say that a lot to people. Yes.
Does Blake even talk?
I don't know. Do we say anything?
think so.
I know I like sling sausages.
Yeah.
I know that I hit a wall and RWBY catches me.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun too. Weiss, no.
There's some fun like Rooster Teeth references in that scene too. Like there's a People Like Grapes soda
grapes, yeah.
machine. I just like how Yang has 2 turkeys.
Yeah.
I love how there's
all
like
the
it's
weapons.
it's
She's
a
like the
school
Joey.
cafeteria and there's full turkeys.
Yeah.
And there's a swordfish.
Well, it's like Harry Potter.
Yeah. And it's just like, where is this? What are they cooking in this kitchen?
It's a private academy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't
We
have
have
entire
swordfish
baguettes.
and
Oh my god.
It's an uncooked swordfish. You definitely went into the kitchen and were like, excuse me, ladies. And
Yes.
then sold the
Swordfish.
swordfish that they were fully
Absolutely.
planning on having that night.
But yeah, the justice will be swift. Justice will be delicious. That's the best
I
line.
love that.
Since this is the last question, I will also add I love
Oh,
to
wait.
this day that Nora just like smashes Yang with the watermelon through the roof of the school. I'm like,
She doesn't
how,
come back for a while.
how is she still alive?
She gets flown into the stratosphere. She doesn't come back for like 3 whole
Yeah,
minutes.
that's what I'm saying. You plot armor. Look at you.
Doesn't that start because Nora, there was something at Weiss or something? Am I crazy? Or the pie, the food fight thing? Or was it a different episode, right? She was a pie in Weiss. Oh, so what
I
did
am
she say?
so hungry.
It is. Okay, sorry. I was like, maybe Weiss had a quote there because I was like, I know she gets hit with something.
Yeah.
But no.
They were
it was
tossing
just
food into
her.
Yang's mouth, and she's going.
Oh, that's right. So you
Doing that
started it.
re-record
Yeah.
at RTX, the re-record.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was fun.
Also, I don't know if any of you guys attended RTX. If you did, thank you. But they're talking about how we got a chance to re-record a lot of our lines and do each other's dialogue, which is very fun.
We did, yeah, a
It's
little
very
scene.
cheesy.
But yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you for all of your questions. Thank you for being here. Of course, thank you all for being here.
Of course. Thanks
and
for having
of course,
us.
congratulations on the continued success of RWBY.
Thank you.
Big round of applause for the cast of RWBY, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.